Hello and welcome back to Pokemon Soulstones 2. Today we are starting off in a little bit of an interesting place because we have had an update that has changed one of the side quests that I have been putting off for a long time. So we have been ignoring old Crocker, the Fairly Odd Parents guy, for a while because a long time ago, when we first got to him, he was asking for a Clefable. At some point, when I updated the game at some point, he started asking for a Clefairy, and I never clicked on the quest again and reconfirmed this. So I just got done all of my preparing to go ahead and get ourselves a Clefable by going ahead, getting a Yanmega from a different route because we found that trade last episode, so we could go ahead and trade a Yanmega for a Clefable, then trade the Clefable to this guy and get our reward. As it turns out, that isn't needed anymore because they have made the quest much easier, honestly. And now, all we need is a simple Clefairy. So I have gone ahead, grabbed ourselves a Clefairy that we can go ahead and trade to this guy so we can finally get this side quest done. Then we're going to get ourselves our sound type Eevee before we head back on over. I might still do the Yanmega trade just because I caught it, and we'll see if there's anything interesting with the Clefable we get given that maybe we wouldn't have wanted to trade it away. But right now, we have the Clefairy. Here you go, my guy. We are going to permanently surrender this Clefairy to this random man. Yes, at last. Fairy godparent. Now I can have all of my wishes be granted. Oh. Just suck the Clefairy out of me, why don't you? Now I shall use this Clefairy to make my wildest dreams come true. And I have you to thank, stranger. I shall remember you when I am master of this universe. I hope that's, like, ties into an ending somehow. That'd be a really cool way to tie into an ending. Also, this was a great change. This really should be a Clefairy that he's after, not a Clefable in the first place, because it was so hard to go Clefable. Anyway, good update. Take this as a thank you for your service to me. It doesn't really matter, because I can just wish for more now. A Sunstone and a Heart Scale. Heart Scales are good. And potions, okay. 5k. I like the 5k. Our money is a little bit more relaxed at the moment. Our spending situation isn't quite as serious now that we have free travel. I think that's quite nice. Let's go ahead. Let's get Eevee back on the team. I'll probably trade it up because I would like to add it to the team. But for right now, just to show off the evolution again, because it's been a while since we did all of the evolutions, we are humming stoning the Eevee. So go on, Gup. Become the beautiful musician that I have decided you will be. I still like Galaxion more, but this is my second favorite. I like this more than the light one, I think, though that may just be because I've seen some really good light types, so I have some tough comparisons too. They're all good sprites. Octavion, sound type Pokemon. I believe this was the mixed attacking one. Osmion was defensive, and the light one was high special attack, I think. Perfect pitch. The user recites a note that may use all of the Razor stats at once. So, Ominous Wind, Silver Wind, if you will. One of those. We don't really need Pulse anymore because we are, in fact, a sound type, not a normal type, and I don't think we're going to have any buffs to normal type moves. But yeah, there we go. We have our sound type Eevee. We will get this guy nice and prepared. I don't know who's coming off the team just yet. Might be Duet, we'll see. Duet might come back in the future, but Duet might go for now just because... Or Gongoozler might go for now. So we are in a Psychic Village. These two obviously aren't great against Psychic types, so they're who I'm thinking about, but also I'm attached to them both. But we have ourselves our Timid Nature. We have Requiem for our ability, which powers up Dark type moves. That's not very helpful. Also, with this thing being a mixed attacker, it might be worth us running like a Naive Nature or something, because this game is very generous with EVs, where our attacking stats use the same EVs. So, mixed attackers actually get a massive buff in this game. So we might consider having ourselves a mixed attacking sound type Eevee on the team, I think. Ability Guru. This is one thing that I want to check. I want to see the other abilities that we can have. We can have Own Tempo, which as far as I'm aware is still just immune to confusion. So unless we get like some kind of sound type Outrage or something, that has no use for us really. Requiem, which boosts Dark type moves, or Maestro, which I think sounds sound related, right? A Maestro is like the conductor type of guy, right? That's sound related. It's not Virtuoso. Maestro powers up sound type moves in a pinch. Honestly, probably more useful than Requiem. A little bit unfortunate that it's not the ability that our Kricketot had, which was insane. It was just like double power on sound type moves, which was incredibly strong. But still decent. And then we'll go ahead and change its nature to... I think Naive is probably best. Naive and Hasty are both decent. The only reason to go with one or the other is trying to, like, work out what their weakness is or what they're going to get hit by most often. And to be honest, I usually just go with Naive because most priority moves are physical. So if I'm running a fast attacker, I want to be able to take priority moves a little bit better. That's usually how I determine it anyway, so we'll go with Naive. Oh yeah, you can also hatch the egg. We have enough money. Sure, hatch the egg for me. You found an egg in your party, I will hatch it for you now. This is the one that we got from the most recent Pokemon Center, I believe. And it is... the funkiest looking Oricorio I've seen in my life. What on earth is going on here? It's cool. Got like peacock feathers, almost. The genre Pokemon, Psychic Sound. Oh, we have another sound type option, huh? Okay, interesting. It adapts its appearance based on the genre of music it listens to. That's kind of fun. So much for I'm into the music, not the uniform. Okay. Okay. Cool. The Flambeau. You're being called Flambeau because you are a flamboyant little bird, which makes me think of flamingos, actually. But this isn't a flamingo, it's Flambeau. They're different, I swear. Cool. Let's see what your ability is. If you're Virtuoso, Eevee might not be coming here. Neutralizing gas. Okay. That's interesting. No, not nature. I want to see if it can have the ability Virtuoso. I think that's what it was called. Can you be crazy? You can have Trace or Dancer. Dancer's very good. I don't think we're going to be using this for right now because we have ourselves our Eevee back on the team, but that is certainly a good option. We have a lot of good Pokemon to use, and I am torn for choices right now. But for right now, I'm taking Gongoozler back. Might be a mistake, but I'm taking Gongoozler back onto the team, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to trade away this Yanmega for Fable. Right, back to Mensa Village, and I believe it was somewhere near the very entrance. Was it actually in here, or was it this old man? Was it you? Hi there, would you happen to have a Yanmega? I'll trade you my Clefable. Yes. This is how I was going to do that quest before I, you know, got the update to be a Clefairy, which made me wait a while, to be fair. I could have used a Moonstone earlier, but I didn't want to. But there is our Clefable. Let's see if you have anything special. You are a Cosmic Fairy type. I do like my Cosmic types. You may know this. I have mentioned this many times. There's no additional reward as far as I can see, except you have an item, which is just a Cosmic Gem. Not the craziest. Modest Nature. Perfect IVs is nice. With Fairy Aura. It is nice. It is a good Pokemon, honestly. Phase Blessing. Sharply raise special attack. Nasty plot. Okay. Enchantment. Chance to raise speed stat. Oh. Gonna prematurely do that. that's a sweeper if I've ever seen one. Stardust Reverie, which is chance to confuse, and Butterfly Kiss, which is like Draining Kiss, which restores HP, or Giga Drain, if you will. Good moveset. Good Pokemon. Tempting. Genuinely very tempting. That is pretty strong. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't have wanted to trade that away. I will be honest. So you know what? That's fine. I'm happy to keep that in the box as an option in case we ever run into a situation where we would really like that typing. At the moment though, we have Cosmic typing, so I'm gonna stick with Starmie. Starmie's been with us a long time. Maybe I'll replace it at some point, but at the moment I do really like the Starmie. Okay. And the last thing that I need to do to wrap things up of all of the little additional side quests that I'm going on is we need to give this Furfrou one more Poké Treat because I gave it 4 Poké Treats. Someone pointed out that 5 is how many it takes, which I did say, but I ran out of Poké Treats and didn't realize what was happening. I just thought that I'd hit like a limit. But here we go. The 5th and final Poké Treat for this Furfrou. Bada bing, bada boom. It wants to join your party. There is the Furfrou. Okay. You are being called... I'm being mean to you. You're Cast Form. That's your name. Because I'm gonna be honest, that's what you are. And I won't lie to you. I will make you reveal yourself. You are a Cast Form. But better. But better. Let's make that very clear. It's better than a Cast Form. I want to see if it is max IVs and all of that stuff. Or if it's kind of ordinary. I would assume it's max IVs. It's level 30 with a Flying Gem. Neutral Nature. Max IVs with adaptability. Pretty good. Pretty good overall. Stream Rush. User aces down the target at Mark 10 speed. It does more damage the faster the user is. Cool. Electro Ball, basically. And it is a very fast Pokemon, so it is decent. Again, a Pokemon that I'm tempted to use, but I like the Pokemon that I have right now, which is a situation that I'm getting myself into a lot. I've gotten very attached to my team. So I don't believe we've been anywhere this way. Body of my Dodrio changes to copy the star pattern in the night sky. That's so cool. It is cool because it's a cosmic type. And you know what's cool? Cosmic types. Hey there, I'm looking for a Frogadier. I'll trade you with my Quilladin or Servine for one. The Frogadier forms have been pretty cool in this game, honestly. Getting ready for my hike. It is time for some battles, though. I did not train up my Eevee yet. I meant to do that. I definitely intended to train up my Eevee before I started going into battles. That's my bad. That's my bad. Definitely should have done that. We kind of have a useless Pokemon on the team right now. It'll gain some XP in the back for sure, but we could use the Pokemon Center training stuff, and I feel like that would be a better idea. This isn't ideal. A light-type move is not really what I want to get slapped by, so let's just go ahead and take the light-type move with Luminance. Which I think is fine. Agility is spooky. Agility is very spooky. Please don't have, like, acrobatics or anything weird. I just want a Giga Drain. Graceful Strike is neutral. Okay, I assume that's fairy move. It sounds graceful and elegant and fairy-like. Solid recovery with the Giga Drain. Back to full. He's beautiful. He's... Sorry, I didn't mean to block him. My instinct to press the button to, like, see the move screen. But he's beautiful. She's beautiful. It's a female Gastrodon. A beautiful, beautiful Salamence that no one would ever know is anything different. It lives. Dual Wing Beat. Because it's a Salamence. So of course it has Dual Wing Beat, because it can fly. I kind of want to see the Gastrodon fly. I feel like that'd be really goofy to see. I kind of want to see that. I do think the Gastrodon is one of my favorites in this game as well. Pollen Puff as a move. Decent. But I do think our moveset is probably going to stay the same, because this is like the majority of my utility is just on this one Pokemon. Leech Seed has fallen off that we've gotten to later game. Leech Seed isn't a move that's going to be as useful. I'm not running any Pokemon that like set up cosmic powers to stall with or anything like that. And we can relearn moves pretty easily, so Pollen Puff might be a smart idea. Grass and Light don't hit other grass types very well, whereas Pollen Puff would. It might be time to get rid of Leech Seed. It might be time. I don't know. I'm torn. Bug coverage isn't something that we have elsewhere on the team, I suppose, and we are in a psychic area where there will be psychic types, which makes this very useful. Possibly still stronger to just go for Giga Drain in situations like that, though, is the problem that I'm going to have, is grassy terrain, stab, Giga Drain is just going to tempt me more. So I'm sticking with Leech Seed. There's going to be, like, some bosses or something at some point where Leech Seed will be nice. This is spooky. Giga Drain is neutral. Do I think that I outspeed a T-Weavile with Luminance? Probably not, but I would find it funny if I did. Oh my god, we do. Oh my god, we one-shot. Okay. Luminance doesn't care. Luminance is back at full HP. I'm gonna go train up my Eevee first, though, so we can use Eevee a bit today. Okay, so to quickly go over the Eevee, we have ourselves Gup, the Octavion, with a music box to boost its sound-type moves. Not the craziest item, but still, a little bit of help goes a long way. We have the Naive Nature. We are a mixed speed attacker, which is going to be interesting, with Maestro. And our moveset has changed very drastically from leveling up and a couple of TMs. I think I actually got rid of every single TM move that I taught this thing. I tutored it like Echoed Voice and Hyper Voice and Acrobatics, and that's all gone now. Instead, we have a lot of level up moves, which is Sing, because this is actually fairly accurate in this game, and this way, you know, if we miss Grass Whistle, it's not all over. We're now running Double Sleep, which is interesting. Also works with Purge, remember, so it still kind of fits the theme of what we're going for. We have Knockoff because it's just an incredibly strong move. Could be nice to have Requiem with Knockoff, I will admit. But I think the main source of our damage is going to be Song of Passion, which is a base 80 power sound type move that has a chance to raise our special attack stat. I don't know what the chance is. I've used it 3 times and it's not gone up so far, so it could be literally anything. It could still be 70% as far as I'm concerned. We'll find out as we use it through the playthrough. And then we also have Noble Roar, which we had on our Luxxra for a bit to lower attack. I did have Snarl originally instead of Knockoff before we got the chance to learn that, so that we had a way to lower attack or special attack depending on what we were fighting, which could have been interesting. But Knockoff is just an incredibly strong move, and yes, I'm going to run Knockoff if it is an option. So this is our little guy Gup. Let's see how well he does in some of these battles. Sound is good against Psychic, I believe. So if we do see a lot of Psychic types around Mensa Village, he will be doing a lot for us. We will see. We will see. Get ourselves another bone. I've been looking for strong trainers to battle so I can test myself. You see anyone around? Because I sure don't. Man, I'm thinking about going evil. I'm thinking about it. I've been good for too long. I'm really considering just swapping to full evil straight away, but I don't know. We have Knockoff for cosmic types and ghost types because we are bad against ghosts. Let's see how well Knockoff does against this Gloom. Gloom is not fully evolved. This is a good test. Can our non-stab Knockoff destroy a Gloom? That's concerning. That's not good. Up. Listen, buddy. I need you to be able to beat a Gloom, okay? I actually really need that. I need you to beat Glooms, okay? Please break through confusion and please land this Knockoff. Do I want to lose this thing? I'm feeling a little bit ashamed that even happened. We win these. Okay, so we don't talk about that, right? We all collectively agree not to talk about that. Listen, sometimes you have a bad starting attempt at something. That doesn't mean you should give up. Okay, let's turn this into a positive mindset kind of thing. Sometimes you'll have a bad start to something, and that's okay. You know, it was the first battle that Gup had outside of the training battles against an Azumarill that used Memento and literally offed itself, okay? Let's be real. Probably was just expecting the first thing that it fought to do the same. It's okay. It's okay. That's a cool Growlithe. That's one creepy looking Growlithe. Dark Void. That did not do what I was expecting it to do. I saw that move and panicked a little bit in the back of my mind, and then I took damage. Interesting. Okay, let's listen. We have healing supplies, okay? I have money now. I will use my healing supplies. Gup, you're gonna get another go, okay? Give me another trainer. I want to use Gup today. This is Gup's time to shine. We can't have Gup fail. Shiny Dartrix. Hello. Okay. All right. Gup won't fail with beautiful songs, right? Okay, good. We land that. Hello, Shiny Dartrix. I'm not a huge, massive fan of Dartrix. I think he's one of the goofy middle evolutions that doesn't look very good. So I'll need to see Decidueye before I decide on if I want to add that to the team or anything. But cool, another shiny. A Dead Silence. Stealthy attack that prevents the target from using sound moves. I don't feel like that's better than lowering an attack guaranteed or having a chance to boost my special attack, so I don't think I'm going to learn that. Interesting though. If you were running like a physical only, could be worth it, but we're running a mixed attacker, so we have our options. It is very particular about making the flames flare exactly evenly as it shows his body and shows off, or whatever. Dartrix, you're lame. You're going to be a Decidueye, which is cool. What do we want to call you? You're being called Hawk. You're getting a kind of ordinary name, but let's take a look. You are a lax nature. You have competitive, which is a very good ability. I do like that ability. You have Roost, Light Slash, Revitalize, and Tailwind. No Fire-type moves on the Fire-type, huh? Interesting. Okay. Definitely want to see what the shiny Decidueye looks like. I'd like to see what the normal Decidueye looks like as well, to be fair. Bang, back-to-back shinies. Semi-Seer. Ugh. No. No, thank you. I want to fight a psychic type trainer with Gup. That's what I want. That's what I need to happen. You, for example, you seem like a psychic type trainer. It is Gup's time. Very normal Sliggoo. That is not what I need. That's, nope. We go to the Gongoozler. It's the Gongoozler's time. Stockpile, that's spooky. Don't do that. No, no, no. No buffing, especially not on your special defense. Oh, Lord, what have I done? Oh, I'm never getting through this thing. Just kidding. That was a ton of damage. My Lord. Okay, that was actually phenomenal. Now, it will go down to poison at the end of this turn, so I'm actually going to do something that I haven't been doing very often, and I'm going to set up my toxic spikes that are incredibly useful. I'm glad I did that, because it even went for priority. Okay, we set up our toxic spikes. This way things get brought in, and we can purge things if we need to. Of course, my aim is not to destroy everything with Gongoozler, but if that's how it goes, that's how it goes. I would like to use Gup, though. Or Gup. I do want to use him. I do. Flying Gastrodon. I mean, we have Venoshock. Again, not a Psychic type. I was kind of hoping to see a bunch of Psychic types, which is why Gup is even here, but I'm glad I didn't take Gongoozler off the team. Ground Flying is spookier. I would assume that a ground type move is coming. I could probably swap to Luminance and be fine, right? We take the ground type move, we probably outspeed, and then we can Giga Drain with Grassy Surge and all that stuff, right? Surely that's how this is gonna go, and it wouldn't go for a flying type move right now. Gold Rush is fine. Gold Rush is fine. You're not gonna find any gold inside of Luminance, and we just go for our neutral Giga Drain. I don't know why I checked if that was neutral. It's not like any of these are new typings. Just so muscle memory for me to just check things in this game now. Okay. Not Cup's moment to shine. It'll happen. It'll happen. Okay, look, this one, right. Magic Duel, Magic, Psychic. Ice, Flying, Haunter. Ice is weak to Sound. Ice is weak to Sound. Flying is good against Sound, though. Do we outspeed Haunter? Probably. Probably. Maybe not. We're plus speed nature. We do. Song of Passion. KO. Any special attack boost? No boost. Okay. Jumpluff, Sound, Ice. Aren't you... You are... Okay, you're neutral. We put you to sleep. Okay, that's a weird looking Jumpluff as well, by the way. It looks so naked, I can't explain it. It doesn't look right having the balls around it. It needs them on his head. It's not like Jumpluff wears clothes, right? It just looks wrong, though. Song of Passion. Okay. No boost. Song of Passion. No boost. Okay, this is 6 times I've used it total and not seen a boost now. Song of Passion. Any boosters? No boost. Okay. I was really hoping it was going to be like Charge Beam. I won't lie. I was really hoping for Charge Beam level shenanigans. That is not what has happened. I'm going to land a Sing before I swap out. Never mind. Never mind. It's all over. I haven't seen that ability before, and we have created a monster. Okay. Comet, I really need you to destroy this thing with a rock-type move. I'm a little bit nervous about this. Yep. Yep. Okay. We have a problem. We have a big problem. This thing might actually destroy us. Okay. Gongoozler can Sludge Bomb, and it would do a ton of damage if we get to attack. Wellsy can Fake Out and guaranteed get damage off. We can get a maximum of 4 Fake Outs into a Fairy type. I don't think that's going to be enough. It would be 4 Fake Outs plus an Extreme Speed, I guess? I feel like I really need to make sure I take this thing out. I don't want to just lose Gongoozler for nothing when I could have gotten Fake Out damage off. This is actually a little bit sketchy. We're going to go for a Fake Out. Not great damage. Not great damage. We're going to sacrifice Fabadabba. Hopefully it goes for a non-attacking move. The Dishearten is actually huge. Wait, the Dishearten is huge. I should have played around Dishearten rather than playing around Fake Out. Gongoozler should live now. I should have played around Dishearten. That's my bad. That's fully my bad. But we Sludge Bomb. Fiery Dance, we live. We Sludge Bomb, we're good. Okay. Should have definitely played around Dishearten rather than Fake Out. That was stupid. I don't know why I decided that Fake Out was going to be my savior against the Fairy type when we literally have a way to lower the special attack over and over again, but either way. A bunch of berries up there, but nothing interesting. We can go down or we can continue left. Kinda want to poke my nose down. Good item. This is what we get. We get rewarded for poking our nose and checking things. Hello, Flappy. Please do not hurt Gup. Gup is precious. X special attack 2. I should consider adding these to my backpack to actually use in battle rather than like the paralyzed heal potion that I've had the entire game. Because that genuinely could make or break a battle if I could like special attack boost quite a lot of my Pokemon, to be honest. I mean, I'm running a lot of special attackers actually right now. I've just realized we're running 5 special attackers. Technically, Gup is you know, hybrid. So, I mean, 4 special attackers, 1 hybrid, 1 physical. Could probably do with another physical on the team, but an X special attack could go a long way in that kind of situation. Let's see if you have psychic types that I can go ahead and bully with my good old buddy. Oh. Oh. Well, don't. Okay. I really was hoping that we would be able to just nice and easy go for a nice Song of Passion sweep at some point, but that's not going to happen. Do we sing, or do we go straight for a Song of Passion hoping that it one-shots? It's neutral, but then again, it's a Luxio, and Luxio's defenses aren't great. Oh, effect 5%. I forgot I can literally see the chance to raise special attack. It's tragic that I haven't had that happen once yet. We land Sing. Okay, good. And now we go for Song of Passion. Which would have been fine, so there was no reason to sing. Okay, alright, noted. And Dartrix is a problem. Okay, Dartrix is more of a problem. We do probably want to swap. I'm tempted to just go to Fabadaba. No, we saw that this thing had no fire moves. In fact, it was like all flying moves. So we should go to Walsey. It was all flying moves. Revitalize. It was all flying moves and a light type move, and I forgot the one move that actually causes us an issue. No reason not to Fake Out. It's just free damage, and we go for a Proton Crash. Get a speed boost. Man, we're not hitting any. Oh, okay. My words. They're out here. Go back into my mouth. Okay, my bad. We do in fact get the boost. I was about to say we've not had any luck today, but I take that back. We got our luck. Gothorita, you are a bit of a problem. Yep. Yep. It's fine, we have the Gongoozler. It's okay, we'll be fine. But yeah, I'm not getting to use Gup like I wanted to against any of these Psychic-type trainers. It's kind of tragic. Dragon Gem, a shiny stone. Nice. I apparently didn't have one of those, which is interesting. I thought I would have bought one if I didn't have any. Okay, up north that way loops us back to the first trainer that we fought, so we need to head down this way, I believe. I think we've checked every other path. Hello, actual Psychic type. I'm so tempted to try and bop you, but sadly, still not super effective. Unless sound wasn't good against Psychic, but I'm pretty sure it was. I just finished planting a bunch of exotic berries on Route 7B. If you helped yourself to some, you have me to thank. Make sure you plant and water any new berries. I'm not doing that. I'm stealing them, and they're the only ones I'm gonna have. I'm looking for a Mudsdale. I'll trade you either my Swadloon or Vigoroth for one. That does not sound like a trade in my favor. Oh frig, oh frig, oh frig, you gotta help me out. I was planning on proposing to my girlfriend while out on a walk on Route 7B today. I had my engagement ring ready to go and my on one knee to pop the question and everything. But I couldn't because I realized I'd lost it. Of all the things to lose, you'd think that that would be, like, pretty important. It must have fallen out of my pocket or something. Oh man, I don't know, but I need it back. Can you help me find the engagement ring I was going to use to propose to my girlfriend? Sure, and I will sell it on the black market. I'm just kidding, we're not doing an evil playthrough. We'll find it. The best lead I have is the small piles of colorful leaves that have splashed around throughout Route 7B. Maybe search them and see if you can find anything. It has to be one of those piles. If not, I have no idea where else it could be. That's an oddly standout point. Okay. My boyfriend and I just went for a wonderful walk on Route 7B. Interesting. You're the berry guy, right? Apparently the colors of my Luminion's body and fins will change depending on the water that it's in. I only ever see it in its natural pink, though. Interesting. Camus's rear is just a short walk from here. Okay. A short walk, you say. This is Route 7B. Hello. Greetings, friend. I'm a move tutor, and I can teach your Pokemon the move Fire Punch. Fire Punch is good. Fire Punch is good. It'll get added to our list. I don't think we have anyone that can learn it. We could put Ice Fang onto Octavion. That is one move that I'm slightly considering. I took it off. We had it as an Eevee. We still have the TM or tutor thing to put it back on if we want to. I could re-give this thing Ice Fang because we are bad against flying types. If I end up not using Noble Roar at all because Song of Passion is just too tempting, I might run Ice Fang instead. But at the moment, I'm going to keep with what we have. Hey, Fairy Gem. Okay, I see a colorful pile on the right over there. And a Grass Fire Sunflora. I've been seeing a lot of Grass Fire Sunfloras in the games I've been playing lately. Like a lot. there's a lot of drought Sunflora rather than Chlorophyll. You are a problem because you are a flying type. It keeps being flying types, man. I just need some psychic types to let Gup feel good. Gup is not good against flying, though. I'm starting to think we stop leading with it. I think my main issue is that I am leading with Gup in flying type floaty land, and that's not helping it. But it's just, I just want to, you know? I just want to. I'm actually terrified of this Clefable. Like, outright absolutely terrified. And the reason is entirely the fact that we got given one that had a crazy moveset. Just gonna Proton Crash. I don't want to swap out against it and let it boost. I know that it's a fairy type, and it will obviously take us out, but I didn't want to see it boost. Boosting's scary. Just gonna go to the Gongoosla and hit you with a nice Sludge Bomb for super effective damage. No crazy Clefable, doubled special attack, chance to raise speed here, thanks. I am good. I will not see that chance come to fruition, okay? And Seadra, I'm sorry, but you are in fact a Seadra, and that means that you are a weak, feeble little being, and it's only Kingdra that gets any love. Sorry. That is a beautiful, beautiful Feeble. Because it's a Cosmic type. It's just Cosmic types, man. I can't help it. We have the hyper-effective Phobia, though, so... Kinda ate that. That was hyper-effective. I know Phobia is not stab, but, like... 4 times super effective. Gongoosna's special attack is good. Dang, okay. You search the pile of colorful leaves for Arthur's engagement ring. No engagement ring in this pile. Makes sense. It's the first one. I can't interact with these on the floor, right? I cannot. Let's take Gup out of the front. And let's put Comet in front because we keep seeing flying types. You know what's going to happen now. I'm going to go into the next fight, and it's going to be psychic types. I know. I understand. I can't help it. No engagement ring here. Okay, it'll be like the last one on the route, I think. I don't know why I'm grabbing all of these berries either. It's not like I actually really am going to use this many berries. But still, they're free. Then we have an item up here, an Ultra Ball. Yep. Very nice. You battle me. You've almost made it to the caverns of Rhea. And you're going to have a flying type, right? And not a psychic type? You wouldn't do this to me. Skiploom, Ice Sound. Okay, that's fine. I'm setting up a Glisten because I haven't done this in a while. Boost me. Cold Snap. That's fine. And then we're going to go for a Diamond Storm. And we're going to get boosted. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Okay. This is why I don't want to get rid of Starmie, by the way. This is the whole reason. It's just got so much setup potential, and I'm a sucker for setup. I can't help it. It's my favorite thing. I love it so much. I just want to set up on everything. We go for a good old Diamond Storm here. Nice. Goodbye. Dragon Flying Zeb Striker, which, by the way, is cool. It is cool. Dragon Flying as a typing is a little bit overdone, though. But it is cool. We don't have anything super great for you, so we just Diamond Storm again. It KOs because Comet doesn't care. Comet's the best. Comet just keeps sweeping. Four defense boosts. They said 4 times defense. It's not 4 times defense, but 4 defense boosts. And now we have an issue. We don't really do much here. It feels so silly to swap out, though. Twin stars, do baby damage. Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. Revitalize, yeah, that's a little bit concerning. We go to Luminance. Luminance can deal with this just fine. The best thing we have for this, honestly. Revitalize, barely effective, that's okay. And then we hit you with a big fat Giga Drain for super effective, and we are all good. Yes, okay. I'm pretty sure I remember doing this to a Mismagius in the past, so I was pretty sure that was the case. And we defeat you, who didn't have Psychic types. No Engagement Ring in this pile. No Engagement Ring in this pile. Citrus Berries? Citrus Berries I will grab. Those are good. Lumberries are also good. Good berries. Good berries. We have Flying Lady here. Oh, because this is the entrance to the Caverns of Rhea. Okay, we'll leave this for now. No Engagement Ring in this pile. Leaving us with just whatever is up here, which is going to be the Engagement Ring here, right? Yep, there's the Engagement Ring. And a Murkrow? Murkrow is curious and studies your actions intently. Smells the Poké Treats on you. Would you like to feed 2 Poké Treats? Yes, I did just refresh my stock, so I have these available. We may as well. Psychic Flying. You're being called Pasa because I still am playing Uma Musume, and El Condor Pasa was what I thought of when I saw this because I have Horse Girl Brain Rot. Okay, let's go ahead and hand this quest in. Get our reward from this guy, and then we'll head back to the Caverns of Rhea for next time. Have you found my girlfriend's engagement ring yet? Oh, praise Arceus. Can't thank you enough, pal. Here, take this as a big thank you from me. It better be a lot of money. Attract. Blind berries. Art scale. 10k. 10k. I'll take 10k. Yeah, okay. Okay. Although 10k yen is like, what? 50 pounds or something. It's not a whole lot for finding an engagement ring, but you know. Now I need to plan out another date so I can pop the question. Thanks again. Okay. Alright, well, I think that's where we're going to wrap things up for today. We got to use Gup a little bit, but I want to use Gup obviously a lot more. I want to see how this goes. We might adjust the moveset a little bit depending on what we're fighting and what area we're in, because it can learn a good variety of moves. But either way, if you guys have enjoyed, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado,